Yeah, I would say this would be a journey into stillness. Um, I'm very much coming from a space where I'm, from an active perspective, that I'm initiating things. And I've learned, especially in relationship to the feminine, that often all you have to do is be in stillness, and stillness and therefore slowness are very much connected. That's been a topic for me. Um, well, the topic was that I thought I had it all managed and figured out, but it's really nice to see that there's deeper layers and depth of that. Um, yeah, also within the week, within the personal interactions that come into play, to yeah, the level of responsibility. It's always, I always feel that, okay, now I'm like fully responsible, and then you feel like, okay, there's still, and then there's the next layer, and then there's the next layer. So the onion peeling has also this week been very thorough, and I'd like to thank you for that as well. And yeah, and what I will be leaving with is a gratitude for the trust of the feminine, because I've received it from the people I practice with. I'd like to thank you specifically in our practice, but also Anna in our personal life. And that gratitude adds to the capacity of stillness.
So for me, well, this week was very healing. I arrived here sick due to lots of stress, and I just was also enjoyed being in stillness, just laying the music, the atmosphere, the people, the air, the food, everything was healing. And yeah, I again discovered how it is, how much you receive when you give from the unconditional love spot, when you create it and then you give, and how you get guidance. And it's in this setting it became, I had this kind of experience, but in this setting it became more clear, and I became more aware of this energy. And then this morning I was sharing that there was not much emotional detox going on. But then later on something happened and something triggered me. So I couldn't be in this space. I had to walk out in the nature, and then I walked around and I realized I needed so I went to the gym, which is I always do. And then before this day I fell and I slept, and apparently my arm was a hazard, so I couldn't do anything at the gym. So at that point, all the emotions, there was the only ways to get it out, I got really very emotional. I had to cry and scream, and I was just walking around in the nature. So it's like happened within a few seconds. And yeah, I felt for the reasons I couldn't use my hands, so I couldn't let it out from a physical. This was really another beautiful, deep insight. So yeah, I live with. I learned new skill. I learned a new skill of massage. I relearned again how to give the unconditional love and receiving so much from it. And yeah, I feel very grounded and clean, actually. Yeah, thank you.
Well, first of all, I think it's pretty astounding how you can go into this week and learn this, technique, and a week later you can, authentically say that you, helped people heal. And it feels like such a great privilege to be able to, think of yourself as a healer, and, and have good reason to do so, because, it's kind of a rare opportunity to offer yourself as, a healer, and, for it to, it really kind of infuses your sense of self with like a, unshakable sense of purpose. And, you know, when you kind of see yourself as a healer, then your choices become on behalf of, you know, everyone that you can have the opportunity to heal, and it, you know, gives you a you know, sense of being much bigger than yourself. And, you know, so that was really gratifying to have, you know, to have that feeling. And I had an experience which, you know, allowed me to see a trauma in a different light. And it really, yeah, like, I don't know how permanent and this will be, but it kind of, you know, changed my relationship to, you know, how I think about trauma. And that's really exciting. And yeah, and pretty, it seems like it would be a fundamental turning point.
I watched the video that was on the website of some of the work, the clothes on work, and when I saw that, I kind of freaked out. And that's when I knew that I just had to come on this course and face and embrace, you know, all the fear that I felt towards that, because I'm done feeling like that. And just wanted to kind of drop it and start to trust myself and others more. And being here this week, there have been so many times when I've just wanted to leave. But what kind of kept me here was like watching everyone else, and some of the really like beautiful moments between everyone. And I thought, you know, as I may have a long way to go, but yeah, it's been really inspirational seeing everyone working through their things together and sharing amazing things. And yeah, that in itself, you know, minus any of the body work, was something really amazing, actually. So thanks to everyone. It's been great to be part of this group. Thanks.
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting anything from this week. I just felt that I wanted to learn more about emotional detox through bodywork. So, yeah, building up to yesterday, because yesterday for me was really the peak, I felt so much release, and also after that so much joy to, in only 7 days, or 7 days, right? To learn so much from only 1 week, and to really feel already the difference in my body, and to really know more about what it feels like moving energy through your body and being able to help other people with that, because I learned a lot from you all. We worked together this week, but I am an observer, and I learn a lot through other people as well. So I just enjoyed and really loved the stories, and just being in the group energy. It really is a big part of this week, I believe. So, and I think we also connected even deeper, and in our relationship I feel there is a new layer just opening up, and there's a whole new world to explore there. So I'm really curious about what's more in it, and you make me curious as well with your story. So yeah, I just looking forward to engage with this new approach to heal and emotional detox. So thank you all. It was beautiful.
Well, how to describe this week? I would say in one word, just wow, mind-blowing. I mean, in our work as holistic health professionals, we kind of try to heal people most of the part on a physical way with nutrition. But to see what this body work can actually do, it's really amazing. Because before, then we heard about it and thought like, okay, let's sign up for the week and see what happens. But what actually can happen when you're just using trigger points, because I know what can happen when using just the breath, when just to evoke emotions, but to just push on certain points in your body, and that's not only physical healing, it's emotional healing, mental healing, spiritual healing. So for me, this week was really, really amazing and life transforming to see and to learn for myself, for my ability to heal, but also to see others and hear the healing of other people, which gave me healing as well. So yeah, it was truly amazing, and I'm really happy to be here and to learn all of you. So thank you.
So a lot has changed in these past 6 days. Why or what has changed? I kind of still have no idea. I just know and feel that it has. I came here to learn about myself so I can help my clients. But in the end, I'm still going to help my clients because I learn about myself. Yeah. But when I came, I believed that it was for my rape to deal with that issue. But being here, I realized that that wasn't really the reason I came, because I've dealt with that. And I don't carry any pain about that anymore. But I think I hold on to that because it's the only thing I knew how to, like, excuse, let's say. So I think, yeah. But coming here, it just made me realize that this is the right place to leave it behind. It's so beautiful, so green, so yeah, that's my past. And I don't feel like it's not a part of me anymore. I'm sure I will have other issues, but that is not anymore. That is not anymore for me. A few days ago, I think I shared this with a few others, Alicia asked me, do we always have to be chasing something? And I was like, yeah, I didn't answer, but I said, like inside, I was like, yeah, of course you do. Of course you always have to chase the next thing. Like, if you sort out one problem, let's like try to fix the next. Yeah, so inside I said, yeah. But I think we heard the bell, so we had to come inside. So the next day I stayed at home and I thought about what she said. Do we always have to be chasing something? Do we always have, yeah? And I heard that question many times before. It's not the first time I hear someone ask me that. And I always believed yes, but I don't know, maybe being here, maybe the people around me, I don't know what. And I just kind of, I start thinking that, no, like, why do you always have to be chasing something? Why are you not okay with just being there? And she said, like, kind of she said, I don't remember if she said if it was my mind, just be in the moment. And I remember I have a few books about mindfulness, but I haven't touched them. And the thing I believe with books, I'm addicted to books, I buy them and I know the right time will come. And what she said is kind of, why am I now ready to see the things, to be present, to enjoy now, to let go of the past? Don't even worry about the future, just kind of enjoy now. So that's mindfulness, enjoy the moment. So yeah, there was lots of changes. And what Anya said this morning about them, when Mal asked me yesterday if I want to give or receive, because I'm a giver, I was supposed to say I'll give, And they're all thinking, no, you have to say receive. And I did say receive, so they're all happy for me. So just knowing that kind of they're rooting for me, say receive, say receive. It was like kind of nicey, like, yeah, they care. So yeah, there were so many changes this week you don't even know inside yourself. And then the experience yesterday with Julia, there's no words, like, I don't know what happened, I don't know, but because when you see the video on YouTube, which I saw a few, you want to believe that that is real, but kind of part of you is kind of still doubting, like, really? Like, are they kind of overdoing it? And what I found yesterday, I was fighting to keep myself on the mat. I was levitating. My body was kind of wanting to fly. I was trying to keep myself there. At the same time, I was thinking, is this really happening? Like, it was crazy. I still don't know what happened, but it did happen. But it was, I don't know, I just want to, I don't know. It was very good. And today when we had lunch, I had an hour talking to Richard, and I think it was what I needed. Yeah, what I needed for kind of finish the week. So I know that it will be times in life that we will go back maybe to depression or sadness or whatever, but I think with the tools I have now, even the feelings I have inside, I don't believe you can ever unlearn them. So I just kind of feel like from now on is like before Thailand and after Thailand. And after Thailand, there is no fears. I just have the thing of like, everything is possible. And I can get to the level where I want to, because I believe it's just the doing, the actual doing. So I know now that I'm capable of receiving. Thank you.
This body, this physical body, is a library of our unresolved problems. And this tantric journey is a powerful modality for reaching and resolving those problems. When we meet with a model or a client, we ask them, what would you like to achieve from this process? And I met with a young lady earlier this year and asked her that question. And she said to me, I would like to be able to fall in love. That doesn't seem possible for me. And I thought, how can I help you with that, other than offer this process? And later that day, the same day that I saw her, she fell in love and she found her partner. Of course, you can say that's a coincidence. But when these wonderful things keep happening as a result of this work, you can't feel that inside anymore. And you know this is a truly, profoundly wonderful means of healing, both for yourself and other people. And once you've done this course, you've become in one way or another a member of this Tantric Journey family. Now, the part that you play in that family from henceforth is entirely up to you. You might stay at the edges of it, you might drift away from it, or you might be drawn into the center. I'd encourage you to think carefully about it. It's a wonderful family, a wonderful group of people, and it's simply the most rewarding thing that you can do in your whole life. It's certainly been the most rewarding experience of my life. It's been a joy to be here this week. My only regret has been that there's a few of you I've hardly had a chance to speak to or get to know. But I've been very encouraged to see how you come here and in the course of a week, just grown into giants, each one of you, and achieved so much. And I'm here for the second time, as I initially came on this course a year ago, and then have completed my training during the course of this year. But it's been helpful for me to be here again and go through these processes again, because there's always something new to learn from Mal. Always something interesting he says that I take away. And I've got a few gems as a result of this week to add to the collection I already have received from him. And in fact, there's a few people here doing this course for the second time. And I'd encourage you, to think about that too. And also the practice weeks in London. I don't know how many most people do, but I actually managed to notch up 3. They're that wonderful. So, they're a great way forward to go from here, if that interests you. And thank you, everyone, for being here. And I hope that we're continuing contact.
Thank you.
So something that I've thought about for as long as I can remember is the pain in the world and, all of these problems and this suffering that we all see and that we all experience in different ways. Together with all the beauty and the wonder, but there is so much pain and suffering. And I always wondered and was trying to move towards how I could use myself and use this lifetime to help that and to understand a bit more about it and about this hard aspect of being human. And coming here and this whole process for me has kind of reaffirmed for me that disconnection is really a key. It's one of the things that causes so much of the suffering that we see and experience. That we're disconnected from ourselves, from our bodies, from our environment, from others, from our sexuality, and from our true nature. And through knowing Mal and the team and through coming here and being with all of you, with each one of you, although we may not have spoken that much or we may not have worked together, I felt a connection. And I have felt held and seen in this space for the first time in my life to the strongest extent for who and what I really am. And I believe that we all see each other for who and what we really are. And that's profoundly connecting. And I've overcome fears, and I've had realizations, and I've connected with my body and with others and in this space. I've connected with my trauma, I've connected with other people's trauma, and it's all been so beautifully held. There's never been a moment when I haven't felt that either my process and my learning and experience or someone else's isn't being held very, very delicately and very tenderly by somebody or by everyone. So I am really, really, really grateful for that and for this space that has been created here. And I just feel very, very blessed and thankful to each and every one of you. So thank you.
Yeah, I don't know how I came here. It was on a whim. I ended up coming to Mal's intro in London in November, and I just resonated with what he said. And I've never been exposed to this sort of journey before. And I've had a lot of trauma this past couple of years, so I just came for my own healing. And initially when I came, I was very heavy, and I struggled in the beginning, the first couple of days, and I was actually feeling like leaving, but I still stuck it. And I think, yeah, the learnings and the support I felt from everyone was really encouraging, really supportive, and I feel I have turned around the corner. So I thank everyone for all the conversations and the support in between the breaks, and for Mal for the knowledge and the wisdom, and Kate and Julia as well, and Hanos. Thank you.
I can't speak English, and I can't understand everything English, but everyone helped me. I really appreciate. Yeah, my experience is I do a Thai massage therapist, and I trust if I do massage is not I do. Everything universe and God coming to my body and use my hand, and I trust them and moving hands. I trust my hands. Understand? Yes, I trust the massage. And now, Tantric Journey, I take a Tantric Journey this autumn. That's very experience. Before, I have also trauma. I was children. I didn't feel mother's love and father's love, from father love, yes. And but I'm grow up, and I tried happy day, and I catch the happy day. I try catch the happy day, and my basic is always happy, always smile. But something trouble coming in my heart, little bit, maybe long time is big, make a big. And then I met this tantric school student therapist in Japan this autumn, and I decide to take a tantric journey. And at first, I don't know what to do, what change for my body, but I really really surprised. Everything changed. Before I can't sleep in my bed 1 hour or 2 hours in night, every day. But after tantric journey, I going to bed. I want to sleep, so I can sleep. That's great. And maybe long time use. That's more everything change. And I want to do, and I talk to my friends for women. And my change, I talk to her and talk to them. And I knowledge they has same trauma and same trouble. Maybe Japanese woman need a tantric journey. Yeah, but Japanese woman is so shy. If from men therapist, male therapist, it's difficult because I want to learn to hear. But I mistaked. I have also Yoni because I know Yoni everything, but I didn't know. I'm not understand Yoni. Yeah, I wanna more learning, more. I wanna more practice, and I wanna more learn. I wanna more study. But it's a so experience. Tantric journey is really same as the Thai massage, my massage. Universe and God do my hand. I feel everybody's join me, cosmate, skin, body. I catch the many experience and beautiful experience and power and sometimes trauma, sad, but that is so nice, so beautiful. I'm here. Is maybe universe invited me. I think so. Thank you. Everything. Thank you.
Tantric Journey and Emotional Detox has been one of the most powerful and profound bodywork that I have made since I started my bodywork training about 25 years ago. It's been very significant and powerful, this healing that is come from the universe, but also from the service that Mal and his team have put together. All this healing, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, is it will have a very significant meaning for me for the next years coming. I want to thank everybody here, all this like cosmic family that I met in this 6th journey. It's like I found another family, and all of them have given me through his eyes like there is a life behind them, and we don't know anything about anybody until we touch all this part of our system that is very complicated also. So I think there is a memory in our cells that is contains all the information that we lost for many, many years, and this type of bodywork that Mal have created for us will heal all the cosmic family that each one has. It's also beautiful, we are from like many places around the world. I've never seen so many mixed people in one time together. So this is very beautiful because it's like I don't know. Everyone is always looking for be part of something, and when you give a massage, a treatment, or you receive a treatment, it's like there is no identification with the people you are receiving or giving. It is just a human being, plenty of love, and that's what I was looking for since I checked the website from Mal, and I saw his picture, and I said, this guy is gonna give me, what I was looking for. And you have put together everything that I made in the last year. I've been training in different techniques, massage techniques, but this put all together, and now I feel more rich, and I'm sure that it's going to take me a long time to how can I say, master it. So I hope this will come soon, because I'm like, okay, I need to heal people. There is no hurry for that. But if somebody of you needs help, and even by making a phone call, I'll be available for anyone. And that's it. Thank you very much for all your help. Thank you.